Hi guys, nice to meet you. My name is Jacob, and it is a holiday, isn't it? Yeah. I hope I can also meet you next week if I'm not if I'm reached by the Senate this weekend. Okay. Now there's a problem for us. If I have two steel tubes here like this. Um, but both of them are too short, and now I need a long one. And then what should I do? You mean stick them together? Then how in details maybe use the glue to stick them. But they are steel tube. Maybe the glue is too weak and they can't spare their notch first. If I glue them together and then I will bend them, boom, they will be separated again. Okay, now in this situation we usually use welding to stick them together. Now today our topic is welding. Okay, now let's talk about welding in details. Welding is a very common and important fabrication process in the manufacturing factory or some other factories. The welding usually joins materials, usually metals like the steel tube or plastics. Maybe like the table, something like that. Join them together by causing coalescence. But the two short steel tube will not become one themselves. Then the welding usually done will not become a long one themselves, and it is often done melting the workpieces. The melting workpieces like the steel tube and other filler materials. Filler materials, and when they cool down, they will become a strong joint between the two workpieces. Maybe you don't know the filler material. What is the filler materials used for? It is just like the glue we use stick them together. Does everyone follow me? Any question so far? Okay, now we go on. To melt these two workpieces, like the steel tube and the filler materials, we need heat, and the heat comes from energy source. We need energy. In welding, and the energy source always includes like gas flame, and laser, friction. Maybe you were a little confused about friction, but we know that if we put two things together and frict them, then the heat will become friction or ultrasound. Where these energy sources are used to produce heat and melt the workpieces like the steel tube and the filler materials. In the filler materials we usually use tin, a kind of metal. Then we melt them, and when they cool down, they will become a strong joint between them. Then they will become a long steel tube. Okay, now let me show you how to weld. Then first we should put the workpieces together close to each other like this. There's only a little distance between them. Then second, I should add the filler materials between them, like the chain, and between them like this. Then imagine this is the gas flame. Then I will put the gas flame here, and then we'll melt them. Then they will become from the solid onto liquid. When they cool down, they will become a strong joint here, and they will then become a long steel tube here. Now, okay, now let's have finished the welding. But in practical production, it's more professional and more complex, and some details we should focus on. It's not that easy, and should be careful. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. Okay, does everybody understand the welding? Any
Yes,
question?
I have a question. So
Okay.
how can friction become so energy source? I don't quite understand. Like you grab two steel tubes and you fill some filler materials in between and you rub it under there.
Yeah, we just say friction, but we don't use hand to hold and friction them. The speed is not enough. We usually use like two steel tube, and one is
rotating
fixed on a rotating engine, and the other on another. And when they first we should speed them to rotate, and they rotate very fast. And when they close to each other, and at the end of each of them will get close, and they will fix to each other, and the heat will be produced. Then the end of them will be melt. When they then at this time we should slow down the speed of the rotation. When they cool down, and then the strong joint produced. Okay. Any more questions?
Time's out.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much.